At around 5:15 in the morning, the skies opened for what many would imagine was to reduce the dust, suffusing the entire city known for broken roads and unending road upgrades. As time went by, the rains intensified, causing flooding on most of the roads heading to and from the city center. In Nakawa near Spear Motors, the flash flood swept away blue crates of soda for one of the depots nearby. The crates started littering the road and blocking a section of Ginger Road. Guards from one of the nearby factories were seen picking the crates, which swirled around their gate. One section of the road was completely cut off for hours. Around Kitgum House lights on Ginger Road, the floods were unforgiving, pushing motorists heading to Nakawa to opt for other routes. Centenary Park, once a water catchment area, is now littered with permanent structures. The northern bypass, which goes through a wetland, was equally flooded and nearly impassable. On Entebbe Road, the newly commissioned Queensway flyover was no exception. The floods were insurmountable to the drainage system. After 30 minutes, the floods subsided. In Namasuba along the slope, a section of the road was cut off by floods and has become a common occurrence every time it rains heavily. Some motorists tried testing the depth of the flash floods with both wheels and managed to navigate through. Some cars got stuck and owners could only count losses in repairs. On one side of the road, there was one hero. He swam to retrieve a buried boda for those who dared to cross but could not make it to the opposite side. Pedestrians were seen clutching to the road barriers for safety. The rains were devastating, but according to Kampala City Authority, they are so far proud of the engineering measures they have put in place to curb flooding.
Early morning this was flooded, but within 5 minutes of the rain ceasing, all the water was drained away. This is a result of the effort.
For areas around Natete where the situation is not getting better, this is what Nwabine said.
In Natete we have put a box culvert that has increased the amount of water that is drained from there. Here at Lugogo, we have improved the drainage channel by expanding it and drenching it.
But who takes responsibility of losses made as a result of poor urban planning?
Well, before the rains came in, and even within this period of the rain season, we have issued warnings to the public. Do not drive into stagnated water or a seemingly flooded area. Do not walk in there.
With more rains expected to pour during this season, members of the public can only remain cautious when it floods to avoid fatalities. And also environmentalists warn that the dire consequences of wetland encroachments will bite more in the future. KCCA is advising everyone to plan their journeys, slow down and keep headlights on when driving in the rain, avoid walking or driving in flooded areas, and park or take shelter when the rain intensifies, among other precautions. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV.